my friends, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my channel. We're gonna look at a beautiful face palette today. This is from the brand Sephora collection. As always, as most of Sephora collection products, they are actually very well priced. And I know Sephora collection products can sometimes be hit or miss, but the price is pretty good. Yeah, I think they are very comparable to some of the expensive drugstore brands like Pixie by Petra, there's L'Oreal, or just like, I think the drugstore brands have just like increased their prices, not just like L'Oreal and Pixie by Petra, even other brands kind of like increase. So face palettes are usually kind of expensive, right? So this is $20, and this is, I quickly wanted to give it a shout out because this is handmade in Italy. It doesn't say handmade at the back of the box, but on the product page on Sephora's app or website, if you take a look at it, it does say handmade in Italy, if I'm not wrong. And it says here that the palette is a vegan and fragrance free, mineral oil free, non-comedogenic, dermatologically tested. Also, the palette is made from 73% recycled plastic, and that it says it doesn't involve pans and label. So I think the packaging is like 73% recycled plastic. So yeah, $20. And oh, this is the actual palette. This is not the only palette they have. Obviously, this is a darker palette. They also have like a lighter version of the same palette. So yeah, I just went with the darker version. But come to think of it, after using it, I really want to try out the lighter version. But let's quickly take a look at the palette, how much you get. So like I said, this is made in Italy and $20, and you get 4 pans and no mirror. I really wish it came with a mirror, to be honest, because it's important, to be honest. If you're busy and if you like, I kind of like move around and do my makeup. I just don't sit in one place and actually sit from start to finish and do my makeup. I sometimes move around. So for me, I really need a mirror. And let me quickly tell you how much you get in each pan. You get 2.5 grams of product. That's 0.09 ounce of product in each pan. So 2.5 grams, 4 pans, and this is like a very simple, pretty layout. And the layout is like red. So that's also the theme of the face palette. If you take a look, the blushes are, there's one highlighter, one bronzer, and 2 blushes. One is like dark red, then one is like a muted red, if you ask me. Both are, I would say, the same color family. So yeah, let's oh, by the way, before I forget, I did do like a demonstration of all the powders on my face. I have all the powders on my face, and I did do a demonstration, so definitely take a look at the demo section of the video. That comes right after the swatches and everything. So yeah, let's quickly swatch. And as the name suggests, Microsmooth is the name of oh wait, this name of the palette is actually called Captivate. Microsmooth is the name of the palette, I guess. The shade name, that is the darker version, is called Captivate. So that's just FYI. Let me quickly swatch the gold. This is again not a very light gold, if you ask me. So you can see it's not very light or anything. It is definitely on the darker side. It's not dark for my skin tone. I think but if you are like medium skin tone, this might be a little bit darker, I think so, because it's like it's quite strong. It's a deeper kind of gold, but it's not too deep. It's perfect for dark skin and deep dark skin. So yeah, and it is very smooth. No like chunky glitter, and all of them are baked powders, just FYI. I want to quickly like show you what that looks like. I just use like a fan brush. That's what it looks like. It's not like melted gold or anything like that. It's like perfect, just like the way the type of highlighters I'm leaning towards, like at the moment. This formula is amazing to be honest. So yeah, and then let me quickly swatch the bronzer. The bronzer is actually quite dark. It's not very dark, to be honest. It's like it shows up on my skin tone. It's not going to be okay. I know it's like you don't see it, but when you use But when you use like a brush, what was I thinking? When you use a brush, you definitely see it on my skin tone without a problem. So that is the bronzer. Let me quickly show the blush. This one is kind of, because of the shine, maybe it looks kind of muted, but if you build it up, it really builds up so well. It's a beautiful, like, I would consider this like a terracotta color. It's like a darker peach, and it definitely has shimmer, gold shimmers in it. And then last one is the dark red. This is like a red color. This is like a red blush, and this one is actually pretty dark. I don't have to build it up on my skin tone at all. You don't have to build it up, you just need one dip. Just tap slightly and put it on your cheeks, and it's gonna show up really well. Actually, I have the red on this side and this guy on this side, and I also mixed in like the bronzer. I applied bronzer like here just under the blush, and then finally I just like mixed everything together. So yeah, that's what I have on my face. I have all 4 powders. Let me quickly show you this terracotta blush because it's so pretty. I will absolutely use it as a highlighter as well. Actually, that is what I have as my brow bone highlighter today. That like glossy look that you see right there is actually the blush, and I quickly want to show you how that looks on the skin because it is so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. The shine is there. It's not like a subtle just like a healthy glow kind of a blush. It has shimmer, enough shimmer to be used as a highlighter. So I would say if you use this product as a blush, don't build it up too much, otherwise it'll be like too high shine. Like I have it right now actually as a blush, and I did end up building it up just to show you guys in the demo section. But if I were to wear this like outside or something like that, I won't build this up as a blush. I would just like use this as a highlighter and just be done with it. So yeah, that's what the blush looks like. It has some serious shimmer. Yeah. And I also like tried mixing in the bronzer and the highlighter just in case if you wanted like a darker highlighter. You can definitely use, I'm just like mixing the bronzer and the highlighter, sorry, to give like a darker highlighter. You can definitely do that. So yeah, you probably don't see much difference, but on the skin you can, at least on my skin tone, okay, I could see actually I have the bronzer and highlighter mixed in here, but I, like I said, at the end after putting on everything, I just used like a giant fluffy brush and just like mixed everything together basically, because I didn't want like things to look different. So yeah, so those are the swatches. So yeah, all in all, I'm very impressed with the quality of the palette. None of these powders have any kind of chunky shimmer. All of them are very finely milled. Like I said, if you do like build this up, especially the shimmer blush, it does accentuate the, at least right now I have like pores, so it does accentuate the pores in my face. So in the blush area, don't build up the blush, especially the shimmer blush. I mean, for this one you don't really need to build it up, and this one doesn't have shimmer at all, the red blush, but the terracotta one does have. So I would say don't build it up because it will accentuate, because it has some serious shimmer. It might as well be a highlighter, to be honest. So yeah, there's that. And otherwise, I'm very impressed with the quality and the price especially. I'm really happy about the price and the quality and everything about the product. One downside, I would say, it's not exactly a downside because this is only like a small palette, right? It's not like a 6-pan palette, a 6-pan face palette or anything like that. It's just like a 4-pan palette. So basically, you're gonna get only one kind of look using this palette because you have only one highlighter. You could use this as a highlighter if your skin tone, if it suits your skin tone, but technically speaking, you only have one highlighter and then two blushes. Yeah, there are two blushes. One is terracotta and one is red, but they are kind of in the same color family. On the skin, it's gonna look very similar. So basically what I'm trying to say is you're gonna get like a very similar makeup look out of this face palette for your face, that is. So it's not like you don't have like one coral, one red, something like that. You know what I mean? I did see a coral blush in the lighter version of this palette. This is Captivate. I think the other one is called something else. So in that palette, I did see like a coral lighter tone blush. So maybe if you want to check it out, you could definitely buy that and also like use all of them together as like an 8-pan face palette. Yeah, they're going to be detached, obviously, but you can just always use it as like a together. You know what I mean? So that would be, if you have two palettes, you're gonna be able to create more looks, but with just one palette, it's gonna be one kind of look. But this is pretty versatile, to be honest. It really works well, and I don't know what else to say. I have nothing negative to say about this palette, guys. So what else? Let's move on to the demo section of the video. There you'll be able to see how I put everything on, and tell me what you guys think. Do you like this palette? Are you curious? Do you want to give it a try? Because Sephora has really good return policy as well. So if you don't like it, you can always return it. Or if you think it's like darker for you, you can also like buy both together. I don't know. So all in all, it's 2 thumbs up for me. It's an A+ palette. I really like the palette, guys, all in all. So yeah, let's head over to the demo section of the video. You'll be able to see what these products look like on my skin tone, and yeah, based on that you can maybe this video would help you decide. So yeah, I will see you guys there. Guys, I usually do like a tutorial, but today I'm not. So let me quickly show you guys what I have on my eyes and lips. So for the eyes, this is more like a monochromatic look. I used this Pat McGrath's quad. I believe it's called Interstellar Icon, from last year's holiday season. So I basically have this all over my lids. That's it. And for the bright inner corner highlighter, this is it. That like a peachy champagne shade. That's basically what I'm wearing. And the matte for a transition shade, that mauve color that you see, is not Pat McGrath. This is Viseart Grandw Pro Volume 1, and I use this mauve row, this row right here. I actually use these two colors to create that transition shade that you see right there. So that's it. Basically, that's it. And I have some eyeliner. And for the lips, I have Bite Beauty's, their matte lip crayons, Power Move matte lip crayons. This is the shade. And this is in the shade Cognac, so that's what I have on my lips. And for my face, I just have some sunscreen, and I just set it with just like a light dusting of powder, not like a powder foundation, just like a very sheer, very sheer kind of a powder. So basically what you see is just like my skin, like my bare skin. That's it. So let's quickly take a look at this palette, and let's start with the highlighter because we only have one highlighter. And so yeah, I want to use Sonia. I know this is pretty dirty, but this is also a little bit stained. Sonia Koshak, I think, from Target. I'm going to just quickly pick this up. Oh, I am not ready. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I was. I usually think I am, but when it starts filming, things are never near me. So I'm just gonna quickly take the gold and pick some up and just put it one side. It's not like a highly metallic gold or anything like that. Definitely catches the light, does its work as a highlighter, but it's not like melted metal, not like, and it's not going to look like that on your cheeks. So that's that. And I thought I could just even mix this bronze and gold and see what kind of highlighter we'll get, because I did play around with it. I thought I'd just do it on this side. So for me, I think It does look like a darker bronze in person. I don't know if you can see that line, that bronze. Here you don't see that line at all, right? Because it's like the base is like transparent and gold. Here, when I mix the bronzer, you can see that line. So if you have darker skin tone and if you're not comfortable with a very bright yellow, it's pretty gold actually. So you can even mix it in with this bronzer and create your own highlighter, to be honest. So that's what I have on this side. So let's get going with the blush. So I'm going to use like this. This is also Sonia Koshik or Koshak, I'm not sure. So it's an angled blush brush, and I'm going to just pick this up on one side, and I thought I'd use the darker one on the other side. So right now my skin is actually kind of tacky, not very tacky as you can see, but you know. So that is a soft blush, as you can see. You don't see a lot, so I'm going to go in again, taking as much as I can, and now you can see. Now you can see for sure. This is actually more golden than, even more golden than the highlighter itself. There's like gold shimmer in this blush, and this blush is even more gold, and the gold shimmer is even more yellow than this one. So just FYI. So you can definitely use this blush itself as your blush and highlighter for sure. Actually, you can see, look at that yellow. This here, right here, it's not that yellow, but here you can see it's pretty yellow. Okay, moving on to the next one. This is a darker one, so I'm not going to go like crazy, just like 2 dips, and let's see how that looks. Whoa, it's a lot. So probably just like 1 dip, like just like 1 little dip in the pan, and you should be good. You can see that they are kind of in the same color family. I do have a lot, actually. I do have a lot. I think I need like a setting powder, like this Hourglass one, to just like go over it. You can definitely blend it too. This is Eco Tools something brush. I don't know. So I'm just gonna blend it. So yeah. Still, I feel this side is a little bit darker. That's okay. So I'm gonna go in with the same brush and get some bronzer out, and just kind of like contouring right here. I probably wouldn't use this like that, but I'm just showing it to you that you can. And can I see it? Actually, I can see the bronzer here, but I would again like blend it, because I can see it, like, yeah, I can see. I'm taking like a big fluffy brush, kind of blending everything in, to be honest. Yeah, just blending everything in. So that's kind of what the powders look on the skin. My brow bone highlighter that you see right here is actually the blush. I use this blush right here. The shimmery blush is as a brow bone highlighter, as you can see there. Just like a very glossy kind of finish. It's not very highly metallic or anything. So yeah, that's it. And I would just like take my Hourglass powder and just like go over everything, just like dust it all over my face, just to kind of balance everything and kind of buff all the powders to the skin. Yeah, that's it. And I probably might just go over, because I love some highlighter, so I'm just gonna go over just a little bit, just a little bit. That's it. That's basically it. And just a little bit of blush again. Yeah, that's how I would just like use this palette. Let's go with it. So yeah, all in all, I think I like this look. So what do you guys think? So that's basically the demo section of the video. Hope this kind of like helped you make a decision whether you want this palette or not. You know, basically, if you ask me, I might even try and check out the lighter version of the palette, because the quality of the powders are so good and so versatile too. And I think I would definitely use this bronzer. It's dark even on my skin tone. It shows up. Yes, it's like a palette made for dark skin, so it definitely works for sure. So I think it's a great palette for the price and for where it's made. It's made in Italy and it's vegan. I think this is like a it's a really good one, seriously. And for the price, I know, did I just say price? Yes, price. All in all, it's a great palette. I definitely want to give also the lighter version a try and see if the powders are, you know, dark skin friendly. So yeah, all in all, I absolutely recommend this palette. 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10 palette. Let me know what you think about the palette. Are you planning to get it? Do you think it's good? Whatever it is, let me know down below in the comment section, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and also subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.